Alright, hello again, everyone. Again, I'm back. Just like a bad penny, I just keep showing up. Um, I had to make a list of things so I don't forget, because that's just how I am. So I'm going to go down the list. So if I keep looking down, please excuse me. First thing I want to do is just thank everyone who's been watching my videos. I actually got some subscribers. Woo! So a double thank you to you. I'm just really enjoying this. I mean, it's nice sitting here talking to someone that, about something that you're passionate about. So, it's great. Okay. The first video I made was only 7 minutes long. Had no problem uploading it. My second video, I think was 45 minutes long. And I went to go upload it, but it wouldn't upload. It kept saying my video was too long. And I'm like, oh, come on now. There's other people out there making videos as long as that and even longer. Why can't I upload mine? And it took me all day. Monday, or what day was it that I posted? Saturday. It took me all day Saturday to figure it out. But I figured it out. And I want to share this information to other people out there who because there's been a couple of people commented. Let me slow down. There's been a few people out there commenting that they can't make videos longer than 15 minutes. Well, you can. You just got a few settings you have to change. And I found this out because, I did a YouTube search on how to make videos longer than 15 minutes. Now, I haven't yet figured out how to put links at the bottom, but I will, on the bottom, put the guy's name. Or if you want to go and look at my history, I tagged it as a favorite video. So if you know how to go and look at my favorites, go there. It's very easy. All you got to do is change a setting or something, and then boom, you can make videos as long as you want. So I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys who are trying to hurry up and rush to get the 15 minutes. Because you got to hurry up and finish in 15 minutes. Don't rush. Go change the setting, and then you can talk as long as you want. Next thing. Woohoo, I'm so excited. I have no more UFOs. Y'all remember in my video I showed y'all that this was my only UFO? Well, it was bugging me. It was calling me. These kids were screaming at me, finish me, finish me. So I did. Now, I'm not going to keep it in this hoop. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it will be FFO'd. But officially, I have no UFOs. Feels good. So I wanted to show you guys that. Next thing, I do have 2 FFOs. If y'all remember in my other video, I had originally made it as a pot holder. But, y'all saw how terrible my sewing skills were, and it was bugging me. So I cut it off the pot holder thing and put it in this little frame, and I'm going to hang it up in my kitchen. So that's an FFO. And then this I had finished and showed y'all, and this was the hoop frame that came in a kit, because this was a kit. So I framed it up, and I am going to put this in my laundry room, because I love having a laundry room. Not that I love doing laundry, but I like the fact that I got a dedicated room for it. Real quick, I want to go back to this one, this little frame here. I got it upside down. This little frame here. I ordered it online. I forget where I ordered it from, but it's a hoop frame. And I bought it thinking, oh, that's so cute. That's the perfect thing to put small projects in that I want to give away, that I really don't want to spend a whole lot, because it wasn't very expensive, and I don't have to spend a whole lot of money on my little bitty projects, so I bought it. Let me tell you something. I like the idea, but it was a pain in the keister to get it in there. I figured it would just snap in, but I'm not too sure if I like them, because it did. It was hard to get it in there. So I just wanted to throw that out. Okay. Next thing. I have a new start. I started this actually. I didn't do any stitching this past weekend. Saturday was my son's 21st birthday. Woo! He's legal now. And then Sunday I did the finishings and watched Floss Tube all day. I didn't do any stitching on Sunday, but yesterday I started something for my kitchen. This is a, who does it? Oh no, y'all can see down there. It's Sue Hill. Okay, I couldn't say. I didn't know if that was a F or an S. This is a Sue Hill Designs. I thought it was cute. I'm gonna put it in my kitchen. I'm just stitching it on a Adidas or I don't know. And this is it. Can y'all see? I did I got actually quite a bit done because I didn't stitch all day yesterday. I did other things, but I did all the white in the lady or the little girl or the fairy or whatever you want to call her first, which some people are saying. And then that's how much I've got done. I'm hoping to have this finished within the next day or two because I got some other stuff I want to do. So that was my start. And if y'all watch my other videos, y'all know that I'm start one, finish one. But I didn't start that one. Remember my rule that I don't start a new cross stitch if I have more than 5 FOs. So that's why I went back and FFO'd this. Because I want to try to stay to my rules. So I figured since I did that, then I can go to another project. And like I said, I'm going to try to get the rest of those unfinished projects, not UFOs, but the finished projects FO'd or FFO'd. Okay. I got a small haul here that I want to show you guys. I got it from 123 Stitch, and I'm finding I love 123 Stitch. I'm sure there's other places that I can order supplies from, but just kind of loyal that way. If I find a store I like, I try to tend to stick to them, unless I can find it super, super cheap somewhere else. I think the thing is sliding down here. Hang on. Next thing you know, all you're going to see is the top of my head. That wouldn't be good. Okay, there we go. But I found, and I've looked at other sites, and I found that, everything's pretty comparable. So I got a small haul. The first thing I got is that they have like a little grab bag of, end pieces, little ribbons and stuff. And I got that, and I got it filled with even weave, because I've never stitched on even weave, and I want to learn how to stitch on even weave, because there's a lot of things out there I've seen. See, I keep looking at that little red dot, and I need to look at the camera. So I got it, and I'm going to do some experiment. They're just little bitty pieces like this. So I'm just going to, I'm not even going to do a pattern. I'm just going to get some old floss or something that's left over from a kit and just practice. Because I think most of this is either, I don't know what count it is. That there was nothing saying what kind of count it was. But I think the part that's going to confuse me the most, believe it or not, is stitching over 2. Because I'm not used to stitching over 2. I'm used to stitching over 1. But I'm going to give it a go. So that was one thing in my haul. Oh, the other thing in my haul was the little thing that you put the floss conditioner. It's way over there, so I'm not going to go get it. But I got that. And then I got the Little Brights Boo. See that? Oh, it's so cute. I've never really done any, I've only ever done one seasonal thing, and it's the thing I showed you. I need to FFO that. So this is officially going to be my second, let's see if y'all see it better, second. And it's by Buttercup Designs. And I don't know what the size is. If I can actually use one of these pieces to do this, I might do that. Give me a little practice. And of course, I ordered the recommended thread. This is the first time that I'll be using anything other than DMC. And it's all Weeks Dye Works, and I'm not going to go color for color, but I will show y'all the range. colors. So I'm looking forward to that. I do have a question though, and this is my question, and if someone can answer it for me, I would appreciate it. These are all hand-dyed flosses, from what I understand, correct? Yeah, hand-dyed flosses. So now, when I finish my project with these, is the color going to run if I wash them? Because I tend to wash most of my projects when I'm done because they are clean. So I'm stressing a little bit on whether or not I'm going to be able to wash it with these hand-dyed threads. So then my question is, if I can't wash it because of the hand-dyed dress, what do you do? I mean, what do you do to clean it before you finish it? Is there something special you do, or you know, I would appreciate if someone could let me know so that I can. And then, because yeah, that's kind of worrying me a little bit. Then I guess this came out this series came out in 2014, but I love it. It's the A Year in Chalk, and this is January, because I can't start in the middle of the year. I got to start on January, even, you know, it's just the way I am. That's the OCD talking again. So I got this, and it's by Hands On Designs, and I'm liking that, the Hands On Designs. They got a lot of other cute ones in there I'm going to get. Like I said, I'm filling up my wish list on 1-2-3 Stitch. And I got the threads. I got the recommended threads, and these are the oh, and this one does say color fast, so cool. This one, because I don't think the Weeks dye works. Specializing in hand over dyed threads. See, this doesn't say it's color. Oh no, it does on the back. Okay, forget my question. Yeah, you know, I guess I just gotta read everything. So it is color fast. Okay. Get back. Y'all don't think I'm an idiot by the time I'm done. You're not gonna really get a good insight on my personality. Now I lost my train of thought. Okay, so these are the Sandper threads. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so, and I got this, and I got a bunch of the white because I plan on doing the whole series, and I don't know if these have dye lots or not, like, because I do crocheting, and I know that if I make sure I get more than enough so that I don't have to worry about dye lots. So I got a lot of the white, of the chalk, they call it chalk, just in case. And then I was going to get the regular Ada cloth to do it, and I said, nope, I got to go out of my comfort zone. If I'm going to do this and get good enough to do some of the other designs, then I'm going to do it. So I got, now it calls for a 30 count WDW gunmetal cloth, even weave, but 1-2-3 didn't have any, and I couldn't order it. So instead, I got a charcoal gray Lugana, and it's a 25 count. So, and this is it. It's just a gray. I think I got enough to do at least 2. But then I'm going to have to do the conversion, because if this is supposed to be done on 30 count and I'm doing it on 25 count, then mine is going to come out slightly bigger than what it says it will on 30 count, right? Am I doing that? Am I doing my math right? Okay. So I got that. That's my little bitty haul. And again, it came in yesterday, and I was going to do the video yesterday, but I was puppy sitting yesterday for my daughter. So I had, instead of my 2 dogs, who are relatively calm when they're together, when we throw in her dog, who is actually the sister of one of our dogs, and they're just a little over a year old, so basically they're still puppies, and it's like, You know, they wrestle, they fight, so, no, I didn't do any stitching or any, slide down again or anything, so that's that. Okay, so that's my, small haul. Showed you my FFOs, showed you my new start. I'm almost done. Tags. I'm gonna do some tags. I don't know the tag etiquette. I don't know if I'm supposed to wait for someone to say, hey, do my tag, or you just do them if you want them, or how it is. So I figured I'm going to do the ones I want to do, and I'm not going to worry about it. None of you know where I live, so y'all can't come lynch me or anything for. But I got a tag I want to do, and I invite anybody and everyone to do it if you want to. You don't have to. No pressure. It's only 5 questions, so here we go. Question number 1. When you get kitted, the cross stitches that come in the kits, and they send you the floss, what do you do with the leftover floss? Because I don't do a whole lot of kits, but the few that I have done, I always find I have floss that's left over. And sometimes, like on, where is it? On this one, because this was a kit, I don't think it wasn't DMC. And I don't know what kind of yarn it was, but I had quite a few. I had almost enough left over to do another one if I wanted to. So what do you do with that leftover floss? Well, I'm going to share with you what I do with my leftover floss from kits like that, especially if it's not DMC. I do with it the same thing I do with my ribbons. The little end pieces, put them all in a little thing, and every spring I take all those and all my little short ones from my crocheting, and I put it in a little metal mesh box type thing and hang it outside for the birds to use to make bird nests. I've always done this, and I'm going to tell you a cute little story. When I lived down in Texas, I did this. It just keeps falling. I have to find a better way to do this. But I did that in Texas, and I had a front porch, and the posts on the front porch went straight up, and then there was, they were like this, so that I had one bird every year that would make a bird nest on my front porch. And it was so neat because you would go out there and you could see the bird nest and you could see all the little different colors, because she would grab the floss and she would use the floss and the yarn to make the nest. And it was just so neat seeing all my floss and yarn in a bird's nest. I love that. And I'm going to continue to do that. I cut the pieces, not too, short, so bird can do it, and I use it so the birds can have colorful homes. Isn't it neat? Okay, number 2. Do you keep more of your cross stitch, your FFOs, or do you gift most of them? I would say I gift more than I keep. Only because if I kept everything I had, I would not have room to put it all. Of course, I think that might be changing here soon, because like this one here, there's one for every month, and when I finish it, I'm going to finish it away, so every month I can take this one down and put February up, and so that I can have, and I'm going to do several like that. I'm going to do this one, and I got other holiday ones or monthly ones, and that's what I want to do. So I think I'm going to start keeping a little bit more than I make. But in the past, way back when, I gifted almost I kept very little for myself. I mean, my mother has a bunch. For my dad, like I said, I just donate to church, schools, whatever. So that's that. Alright. Number 3. Have you ever ruined a project while FFOing it? One. I have. It was one I was doing, I think, to donate to a school fundraiser. And I don't remember what the design was. This is so long ago. But I decided I was going to frame it real pretty in a real pretty frame and everything, and I was doing it, and when I cut my fabric, I to fit in a frame and everything, I don't cut with scissors because I can't cut straight. So I usually I have, you know, the big mat, and I put it down, and I have the ruler, and I have a rotary cutter. And then I do it that way because OCD, I got to have straight lines. Well, I went to do that, and I don't know what happened. This has never happened to me before. It's never happened to me again. But as I'm using the rotary cutter, for some reason, the ruler slipped, and I couldn't stop myself in enough time, and I cut through the stitch, a big chunk, like this much, through the design, through the stitches, and off to the corner. It was a whole corner of my design I cut off. I cried. I was like, I've never done that since. I take precautions now to make sure that doesn't happen again. But it was sad. I killed my poor little design. But I learned a lesson. My mama always said that, you know, it's okay to make mistakes, but you stop and you say, okay, what lesson was learned? Well, I learned a lesson. Use non-stick rulers. Okay, and number 5. This may sound a little bit morbid, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Number 5. Who would you will your stash to? I made up this question, and then I had to think about it before I answered it. Who would I will my stash to? Nobody. I would take it with me. I would make I'd make my family put it in a coffin with me and bury it with me, because there's, other than me, and my aunt who cross stitches. If she's still, I put it this way, if she's still around when I go, I will my stuff to her. Otherwise, I'm taking it with me, because no one else in my family cross stitches, and hard telling what they do with it. So anyway, that's that. Third video down. Once again, I want to thank everyone who watches. Thank everyone who subscribes. I mean, if you don't think I'm a nutcase, then keep watching. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this. Alright guys, till next time, happy stitching.